Remember, this
Guess I'll
isn't
make
for
a
your
video
own
for this
personal
one,
use.
just to
Don't
give
run
some
off
more
with it.
thoughts.
Alright.
Okay, so I started 0. I actually have about
Well,
700
then,
odd
get to business.
dollars,
Alright.
but I'm doing this job. This is my second job. Well, technically third. I did look after one of the other guys.
How about a game of Lucky Hit?
Alright, can I try?
Yeah, it's $50 a game, and the rule is...
It's okay, I know the rules.
Do you want to play then?
Let me make some money here.
We take turns. Go ahead.
There's a lot of people with that voice. So I've heard that the guy who you work with lifting crates has that voice as well. Yes, this is technically my third job. First job was doing crates. This one,
Oh, I missed.
I've done this before somewhere else,
My turn now.
and just decided to do this to make a bit more money. I have also sold all my lighters that I made like $35 a lighter, because I went around, like, my task for myself up until this point, oh shit, was going
I
to
missed.
all the pawn
It's your
shops
turn.
and just getting the price lists so that I could get the best deals. But now I've sold all my lighters. This has taken me 4 days to do this, by the way. I'm on my 4th day in Shenmue. So first day I slept at a free place on the docks because I think, oh shit,
Good.
because I just got my
It's my
bag
turn.
stolen at that point, I think. And second day I had no money. Like, I've had no money for the past 2 days. This is the first day that I've actually got money. So I've yet, oh crap. So I've yet to even pay
Oh no.
the guy at the
Please,
Good
your
Stay
turn next.
hotel thing. Which is quite funny because he's just like running a tab for me. And I'm wondering, say I never go to stay there again, if I just use the free one the whole time, can I just like run up a tab constantly there? Oh, he's gonna get another one. Oh, good.
Oh, I missed.
My turn now.
So yeah, I might just try to get to bed in Aberdeen nice and early so that it doesn't automatically throw me. Shit. Yes, yes.
Good.
So that he doesn't,
It's a draw game. It'll be
you know, so
sudden
that I
death
don't
from
rack
here.
up extra money. I could just stay in the sort of scaffy bit, which I'm happy staying there because it was free, and it's just a video game. It's like in Goman where you can choose the scaffy room, or that's not really like in Goman because that does replenish health.
Wonderful.
My turn
But
now.
I did always like just like going to the different rooms. It's I thought the whole Goman hotel room thing was great just because you could see the wee animation of like how good the rooms were, and they were just funny. Goman's a funny game, but anyway, not talking about Goman.
I got it. It's your turn.
Yeah, so 4th day. Spent the past 2 days without any money, and so I mean the main story's sort of been going on. I've sort of been ignoring it. I have gone to the apartments to look for this guy. He's not there.
Good.
My turn now.
And then I think there was a guy who lives in his old apartment who said that he would give me information for money. I don't quite trust him, so I'm probably going to go back and talk to the old woman again. See if I can get anything out of her.
Good. It's your turn.
But that's the point in the story I'm at. So I've done I did the day working at the docks by the story mission, and then haven't really gone back. I've just done this. I lost my last one. Like, my last one, I wasn't very good, so I didn't actually earn any money by the end of the day. Felt quite bad that I'd lost money for the old man. This is annoying.
Wonderful.
It's my turn.
Like, I actually kind of hate how long this is. Like, this is still just the first game as well, and I'm kind of just like, I just hope I lose so that I can get a new customer. Oh god. Okay.
I got it. Please, your turn next.
So yeah, today's the only day that I've had money because I went to a pawn shop. Because so my own personal goal is to buy maps. I want to have maps everywhere. I like the map system because at first I was a bit like, ew, I get a map. Ew. Whereas, you know, in the first game, you sort of go about and you look
My
at the
turn
map
now.
boards and you figure it out for yourself. I like that sort of, again, just natural dynamic of like figuring out the areas for yourselves rather than having the wee map in the side corner. I understand. Oh, that's when I actually needed it. I actually
missed.
understand why they have
It's
the
your
maps,
turn.
because obviously this game's a lot bigger and you will get lost in Hong Kong. And but I like how they've done the maps, because the maps that you buy don't actually give you much information. They just give you the layout so that you don't get lost. You still need to use
My turn now.
the Wii maps, the sort of like maps around the areas to know where certain shops are. Like if you actually want to go somewhere, you still have to use those little maps that. So the map
no.
system stays dynamic,
Please, your turn
which
next.
I quite like. So yeah, the maps that you go about buying are useful, but don't give up too much information that take away from the whole like figuring everything out for yourself and knowing where stuff is.
I missed.
So
Shucks.
the reason I've been going about
My turn
getting
now.
maps, basically spent the last 3 days walking about, getting my bearings, getting my own bearings without maps, looking at boards and stuff, and that's going to be fun because it does make you feel like you are, you're in a new city, kind of lost. Oh, is it going to get? No, it's not again.
I
Kind of
missed.
lost, not really
It's
knowing
your
where you
turn.
are, and it gives you a good sense of that feeling of just being in a new town. I have liked that, and also being penniless has just been quite funny as well. Not being able to do anything, so I've literally just been walking around exploring and not actually doing anything.
Good.
My turn now.
I'm going to change my tactic and go down the third one. Or the second one, why not? Yeah.
I got it. It's your turn.
So overall goal was to get maps. I knew that I had the lighters that you told me to buy before getting my bag stolen. Pro tips. But I wanted
I
to,
missed. Shucks.
in getting the maps, in the
It's my
overall
turn.
getting maps thing, I wanted to first of all go through the pawn shops and make sure I was going to get the best price. Like I wanted to like find all. So I was going about finding all the pawn shops on my own without maps, obviously. And damn it,
I missed. It's your turn.
this game is never. I like this game is actually really annoying. I find. Like, who wants to do this? Even if I win this, the whole time will probably be up. The owner will come back, and I'll have only won like $50.
I missed. Shucks.
So yeah,
My turn now.
past couple of days I've just been walking around, looking for pawn shops, getting the price cards from the pawn shops, and then once I found the majority of the pawn shops, I don't think I found them all, but for fuck's sake, I found the majority of them.
I
I got the
missed.
best price
Please,
for
your turn
the
next.
lighters. I now have like 800 odd stuff, and I'm going about now and finally buying my maps. While going around buying my maps, I've got sidetracked by this and decided to record while playing this game because I thought it would be interesting
Oh,
to
I
recount
missed.
while I played the game. But this game is
It's
actually
my turn.
mindless, and it's actually frustrating me now. I just need to win. Right, that could be a win because that's what happened the last time when I won. But oh, I think I've won. Good,
Good. I win.
good.
Oh, well, too bad. I think I'll come back another day.
You do that. I mean, what's good is that this. God, that took like 2 hours. This version of the game's actually quite easy.
How about a game of Lucky Hit?
I quite like just like standing here
How about
and
trying
saying
Lucky
that.
Hit? Do you want to play? It's $50 a try. The rule is,
You don't need to tell me.
He's
Do you
gonna
want to
win,
play
isn't
then?
he? He looks like a guy who's gonna
I'm
win.
gonna make some money.
we take turns. Go ahead.
Oh, different board. Interesting. I like the idea of being like the seller of this. It obviously means... Oh. It obviously means that...
Good.
I've forgotten the parent.
It's my turn.
It obviously means that you can't leave whenever you want to leave. However... Yes. However,
Good. Please, your turn next.
you know, it's a better dynamic because you don't actually lose any money. Like, it's not really gambling. You can play the game without gambling. Because obviously if you make money, you get money back. And if you lose money... sorry, if you lose, you've just lost like the owner's money, so it's not even that bad.
Just as I thought.
I like that you can do that.
My
it's
turn
quite
now.
cool. But it is annoying that I can't leave the stand until it's complete. Oh no!
Oh no. It's your turn.
Weird that I'm actually saying what Shenmue is saying. Oh, what's he done? I'm just gonna like do exactly what he did. But he's won now, hasn't he? He's won 3 in a row.
Just as I thought.
I lost.
You
Yeah.
can't win just by luck. You need to study carefully.
Study. So, additions to this game over the last game. I can take pictures with R1. I
Do you want to try a game of Lucky Hit?
enjoy taking pictures.
How about trying Lucky Hit? How about a game of Lucky Hit?
No? Okay.
How about trying Lucky Hit?
Okay.
How about a game of Lucky Hit?
Sorry, I played.
How about trying Lucky Hit?
Oh. Oh,
How about a game of Lucky Hit?
is that the owner?
How's it going? Pretty difficult, eh?
Yeah.
What the? You're no good at this.
I broke even.
I'm sorry.
So, do you want to continue?
No.
I won't.
I can't pay you.
I know.
But you can come back and help again.
I don't think I ever want to. Like, this is such a boring... Like, it's wasting 3 hours of the day. Just sitting and not winning. Like, the crates is boring. Like, I hope there are other part-time jobs, by the way, because... between that game and the crates, is that another version of the game? Like, these guys are everywhere in this quarter. Seems like this is the Lucky Strike quarter. Where am I now? Nice that I now have a map. I'm gonna go through here. Yeah, so what I do like is the filter. For a while I was actually playing with this filter on, which I thought was quite cool. Like, it makes the graphics more realistic, IMO, by dulling everything down. I think it's a nice filter. Like, it's not bad. But there did come a certain point where I think I was in my room, and it was actually just too dark to see. I couldn't see a thing, so I decided I'll put it back to the brightness that I can actually see it. I was switching through filters for like these other ones. I don't understand why anyone would play with these, but I did watch a few cutscenes with them, and I found it strange. Like this one and the grey one, I just found it so strange. Like going from this, seeing something like I think that would probably do it. I think it was looking in this filter at like a metal corrugated. God, get away! Go around me! Go around me! There we go. Corrugated metal thing like that, and then when no, that one is actually grey. I will find a more interesting one. But there were like corrugated metal sheets that I was looking at when I first discovered the filters, and I just found it interesting. There's some good ones in Aberdeen. Don't know if there's actually any good ones here. Anyway, there are like corrugated metal sheets with like moss everywhere around them, and it's just interesting to go from the... they might work. Nah, you can still see the difference in the colours. I guess that's good. Like, that just looks like the one. Like, it's cool because they are just grey and or black and white even. It does just all look like the one colour. And it's almost like when you're watching a black and white film or something, you don't really think about the colours, but then when you switch the colour on, it just, like, that fence are two different colours. Those two fences are different colours. It's weird. I like having that instant filter switch just to ponder on such things. Here's a good set of colours. It's just kind of like, imagine if somebody actually saw like this. And then suddenly colour pops in. It's just, I think it's a cool effect. Nothing changes apart from the colour. That's almost like an old, like, martial arts film filter. I just like how the colour pops. One of those things, I guess.
Maps.
Interesting to know as well if the original game actually had filters or if it's an addition for the HD collection.
I'll get it.
Only you can tell me. This is me still collecting some maps. So I have collected so many maps. White Dynasty Quarter isn't even that big. I think I got lost in the White Dynasty Quarter, like what I said last night when I was falling asleep playing this. I was just like wandering through, running forwards, going somewhere that I wasn't even paying attention to, and just ended up today in the White Dynasty District, or whatever it's called. Wait, White Dynasty? White Dynasty. Okay. It's the White Dynasty. Got these pawn shops. Oh wait, no, there's one of these pawn shops I've not actually got a flyer to because it was closed when I went there. I've got that one, Carmine. So here's the apartments that I need to go to for the story mission. I want to get my maps first. And like all my pawn shops leaflets. Shine pawn shop.
It's your first time here, right?
Yes.
Take this then. It's our flyer. The buying rates are listed on there. So, what do you want to sell?
So far, I have all the animals. I think, again, that's something I don't know if I had them all in Shenmue 1. Like, I didn't have to collect them. I don't know if, again, in the original game it gave you them all, or if it was an HD collection thing, just to like, because they knew that you might need help at this point in Shenmue 2, because obviously all your things carry over. So even like they probably might just give you it in Shenmue 1 just as a nice thing to be like, if you need money desperately, then you can sell all your animal collection. I'm assuming that is the case, because theoretically Shenmue Ryu could have Ryo even could have just been an avid collector before you started playing the game and collected all the animals. I've got the forklifts as well, because obviously I think there's 5 days in the forklift races, and every day I came a different place on purpose. Yeah.
I'd better not.
Do you think I would give you a raw deal? Are you gonna sell me something?
Nope.
I'd better not.
Don't you be just browsing around now.
It's a good character model, actually. Like, I'm impressed with the detail of character models.
No, I didn't mean to.
Well, if you ever change your mind, come on back. I'll give you a good price.
Like, I mean, what, this game they cost like 2 million or 20 million, whatever it was. The most expensive game. Where was I? I was meaning to buy a map. Why am I going? Oh no, yeah, because I got sidetracked by the pawn shop. It's meaning to go this way. Yeah, like all the impressive character models. Everybody is different. That's really cool. And I'm also eager to learn if the official Shenmue II guide has bios for every single character in this game. Again, also interested if, like the first game, this game seems so big that I would never really follow or take note of anyone's pattern throughout the day. This guy's always here. Like, this guy's here even at, like, you spar with him. Even at, like, 10 at night, he's there. I've sparred with him at 10 at night. So, I know his routine. He just does Tai Chi in the park all day. But other characters must have routines. Like, I want to find someone, you know, someone, I forgot to pick up a map. I want to find someone who I can follow and take interest in and find out his history of, people. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, I was going to show all the pawn stuff. Yeah, so pawn shops. What was I going to say about pawn shops? Yes, I don't like how. So I've sold my lighters, and now my lighters are gone in the menu. That is completely putting me off selling anything. Like all the things I have, even the animal collection, which I mentioned earlier. I don't want to sell that because I've collected them. And I've not got any doubles of them because I just started with the one. Oh, I've got doubles of Poochie. Poochie the dog. How many Burks do I have? 2. Yeah, like. So if I sell them, they won't. Like, I'd be okay selling them if they still stayed here and just said 0 next, like, you know, like that, but with a 0 in the brackets. But they don't do that because I had loads of different lighters. Well, I had, yeah, a couple lighters, sold them all, and now they're gone. That's where the lighters were, so they're gone. So I mean, that was obviously my test because like, who cares about lighters? I can always buy new lighters when I have more money. I thought the whole point was to like collect all of these, and if they disappear when you sell them, you're not collecting them all. So I'm actually that's putting me right off selling them. And now I've realised that all the ways to make money are shit as well. I need to go to Aberdeen and get more maps. I like that Wong's maps included in that. I can't look at them from here. That annoys me. That kind of bugs me. Like, I can never look at Wong's map. I looked at it once when he gave me it, but I can't. Can I look at it? Can I press? No, if I press R2, I just go to photos. Yeah, annoying that. I want to look at one's map. So this is my map quest. I need 3 more. I'm assuming what? The Green District, which is where I am, I think. Green District, Golden District I still need. And this is me just like trying to remember the names of things. Scarlet Hill I've got. Oh, and the... No, I've got the White Dynasty. What's the third one I need? Golden, green... Is that rich posh one? That's... I need that rich posh one. Yeah, the rich posh one. Is that golden? Oh, I don't know. Probably is. I'll look at my map. Anyway, yeah, pawn shops as well. What do I have? I've got them all now, apart from 2. Golden... Please tell me. I mean, Green Market, Honest, these are all names. There's 2 more. I don't think I found any more around, so I'm assuming the other 2 will be in Kowloon. Maybe? Not got any scrolls yet. Oh, I need to buy scrolls. That's a good point. My next goal was to go to, because I found a kung fu place or I wanted to buy some scrolls. I need to find a map of this area. Because this area I've actually not spent much time in. Like this area, obviously you go sleep. I don't know if I like the whole system when you leave your place where you're sleeping and they say where do you want to go, like where you were yesterday. I don't understand that, and I'm just kind of like confused by it. But I don't spend much time here. I usually just go straight through to the golden or whatever. I've helped that guy with the sign in this area though. Green market and golden. So I can go to the green market and golden and get those maps. I do like the buzz. The fact that everyone's walking around makes me think that everyone does have a daily routine. But again, there are just so many people. How do you pick one to meticulously follow? You know, like how? I mean,
Excuse me.
oops.
Yeah? I'll ask someone else.
I wanted to go. I don't like how the buttons are now context sensitive. Like triangle is like talk to people about. Again, I can't remember from Shenmue 1. Open doors is now square. Was open doors always square? And it's only when you're next to the door. So sometimes I find myself running to a door, pressing square like that, and it's opening the notebook by mistake because I've not run close enough or something. So this is where I am. So yeah, this is like guest house, 38 per night. This I'm really early in the story. I know that. I've not gotten very far. I have just been fanning about. But that's what you're meant to do. But yeah, no, I don't like the context-sensitive buttons. I keep talking to people by mistake when really I want to open up a menu. And I want to know what these secret things are. So I feel like, I have looked around Aberdeen for these gang members in the hopes that I can snapshot them again. Because I was taking pictures of her bum, and that's when I first realised that they pop up in this secret thing. Yeah, like I've only seen them in cutscenes. I've not actually seen them running about in the street. So I do hope they appear again so I can take pictures of them and win a prize. She looks like Chun-Li. I've taken pictures of a few other people. I like that picture. Like as soon as I saw that scene, I was like, I'm gonna snap a picture. And then he turned out to be a guy. He's cool. Dojo. I was trying to get a part-time. See, I was asking him about part-time jobs because I was like, oh, I hope he has a part-time job because it will be fun to like work in a martial arts school. She's the old lady, so she's the lady I need to speak to back at the apartments, I think. These are some good photos actually. I've got some eye. That one I think I just took because I remember seeing her in this picture. I've met him with the crazy hair. He's in this area actually, the green market. I think they were my workers. No, he was the guy with the sign. That's the worker. Not met anyone else. Maybe I have met them. It's a bit funny that, like, it's giving you spoilers if you're looking through here because I'm going to meet Landy again. And this woman who was in my dreams. I now know her name. But I guess you do actually know her name by... Who's that? I want to know who Bahu is. Yeah, I like the camera feature. That was what I was going to say about that. So here, green market, I can sell all my animals for 460. So that is something I want. I've run through this whole area. Are you shitting me? I didn't even realise I was running through this whole area. I want to buy a map. Where do I buy a map? Right, what I'll do, I'll go to the golden area and then just turn around because you always get maps leading into different areas. Right. No. Oh, see, that is exactly case in point. Well, I think it was a case from, a while ago.
Maps.
Just because I'm holding run everywhere,
Golden quarter.
trying to
It'll come in handy.
press square at the right time, and it's never the right time. Well, I do like that I've noticed. On that note. Running. Shenmue 1, I remember running was a press the button and he runs, let go, and it doesn't run. But now running is like, I can run slow if I squeeze the trigger, and I can even walk if I squeeze it. That's me just pressing the L2 button. I like that. Nice little addition, if it is an addition. Might have been in the first game. Don't remember it being in the first game. Definitely these context sensitive. I don't remember having issues with the whole context sensitive stuff. That I think is new. You know what I can do now? I can head to the arcade, which I've seen on this map, but never been able to go to because I've never had money. This is the first time I've had money. Right. This is confusing as well, the whole map rotation thing. So I've got all the districts. So if I have all the districts, there must be another like crudely drawn map that I get. So where's the actual map? So I want to go to this. I've been to all these jewelers. Like I find it funny that these are all jewelers, because I was asking for directions to an apartment, and then all the jewelers were just like, "Are you going to buy anything? You can't be in here with jeans." That was funny. I think the slot house was looking for staff, weren't they? I can't remember. Jukebox bookstore. It'd be cool to work in a bookstore. Pool hall. So I can do all these fun things now. Right. Ice cream. Tomato convenience. Nice to see them again. Pine Game Arcade. I want to go to the arcade and play some games. But first I want to go to the bookstore, see if they have any available jobs. I would like to work in a bookstore. That would be fun. One thing I'm going to show you at the moment, actually, something that annoys me. I like this. This is cool. That you kind of get to see what a busy... I like the whole atmosphere of it being in Hong Kong. It's maybe a bit too bright. I don't know what Hong Kong's really like, but this feels like it's too bright to me. Maybe if I'm going to turn on the bloom. The Orlando bloom. I don't know, the signs just don't look right to me. Like they should be a more like lit up, more neon than what they... Has that done any difference, the bloom? I don't actually see a difference. But nah, they look too crayon coloured, even with that filter. Too like, yeah, it's too much of a crayon colour in than a bloom. Maybe black and white is actually the way to go when I'm looking at these garish signs. Anyway, I mean they'll probably look grey at night time, but this annoys me. I've been in here and there's a noise. Like, what is that splashing noise? That is not the crowd. Like, I've actually been in here, walked around here, and just been like, all the shops are closed, so it's not really a great shopping mall. And I've been interested in what these guys have to offer. Have I even spoken to them? Can I even speak to them? I don't think I can even. Like, they're just sort of doing this thing. I don't think I can go over and speak to them. Maybe it's a later stage in the story that you're able to do something here. But this just seems weird that, like, they're shopping. Oh, right, no. They're performers. So I guess that makes sense in the sort of shopping mall context. Oh, that noise, man. That noise. Is it the slopping of the fountain? Water is okay. It's not great. Nice effect though. Nice like lit up effect. The water there just looks like squares. Moving square. I'm gonna give that water a B+. Like it's not bad water. But sloshing water sound effects is just horrible. I never want to come to the mall for any prolonged period of time again. In fact, if I can avoid the mall completely, I'm gonna.
A map of this area.
I think I've already got it.
I have it. Don't need another.
Bookstore is this way. I think you can get a job in there. Again, I'm not sure. Places don't seem to, like... I've noticed that pawn shops close late at night. Some pawn shops do. Some pawn shops are open. But
Excuse me.
Yes.
Most places are open 24/7 here,
I
which
want to go
isn't
to the
unusual,
Yan 10 apartments.
seeing as it's a town.
Which way is it to the South
a city
Main
even.
Quarter?
I think you can get...
Yeah, I don't care. Where are the mangas? You call yourself a bookstore. Best shopping in Hong Kong. Sports.
Excuse me.
Yes?
Do you know a place where I can
Oh, I
get a
didn't want to talk to
part-time
him again.
job?
It should be in the Green Market Quarter.
Oh.
Occasionally, the Lucky Hit owners look for part-time help.
I understand. I'll be on my way.
Right, but they're just the same people I've already worked for.
Yes?
Do you know a place where I can get a part-time job around here?
A job, huh?
I like her.
I don't think there are any places around here.
She might be my new waifu.
I see.
Why don't you try going to the South Carmaine Quarter?
I don't
You
know what
can
it
get
is
to the
about
South
that like
Carmaine Quarter
weird
from the
mouth.
Green Market Quarter.
Thank you.
And she's also a book lover. Pool hall. Should have checked out there. Sick. Jazz club. And pool hall.
Excuse
He's
me.
here, eh?
Yes.
I want to go to the... Which way
No.
is it to this...
I
I've
think
already
you...
asked him. I don't know why I spoke to him. Interesting man though. Looks like a hobo. Could be my next pick for following.
Excuse me.
What?
I'm looking... Which way...
I think it's...
Can I go? I thought this was a pool hall. I thought that was a door. Obviously just a drinks cabinet. Great pool hall you've got here, guys. I can play darts. I don't want to play darts right now. I have played darts. I don't think darts is as good as in... He's on the move. He could be an interesting one to follow. Well, at 6 PM. 6 PM I know to find him here. There's a lot of, like, definitely a lot of more added shops. I like how that says closed, but there are people in there. Could be the workers, I guess. Lots of shops, a lot of them closed. A lot of them open, so still cool. There's like lots of open shops and stuff. Could have been in there. Fuck's sake. Is it the same music? It is. I don't really like it. It's not the same system, is it? Where you just look at stuff and then buy it. No, it is. Okay. It is. I still find it weird. Tomato chips, Shenmue. Potato chips. I like tomato chips.
Welcome.
Oh,
Say,
I didn't
are
press
you by
anything.
any chance Japanese?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm Izumi. Izumi Takano. I came here to study. Your name?
I think she's my new wife.
Yo, Hazuki.
Yo. Nice meeting you.
She has a kilt.
I'm not used to it over here yet.
Same here. I came here right after I finished high school.
I bet you I'll look up her bio and just be like, she is 14.
We're the same age then.
Are you studying here too?
No.
That's okay. We can talk later.
How old is Ryo?
Yeah.
Is she supposed to be my new waifu? I have a photo, event photo, with Joy, and I get the feeling that this is going to come up somehow later, maybe in Shenmue 2, maybe in Shenmue 3, that Nozomi is going to see my photo with Joy and be like, excuse me. So I hope I get a photo with Izumi. And I can't speak to her anymore. Like, what is this about? Is she, That was an afterthought, by the way. I just took a picture of it. Yay, she's there. Just gonna try and take. I think I've taken loads of pictures of people just to try and get them in this secret thing. Like, taking loads of pictures. That better not be taking up space on my hard drive. Ice cream shop. Like, I'm just intrigued. See, there's certain places like this golden quarter is intriguing me because it's like.
Hello, welcome.
Because
I'm looking for the yen. Which way is it?
I'll be with
it's got interesting
I
shops.
have to wait?
you in a hurry.
No.
Yes.
Oh.
I'm in a rush.
I'm sorry. Well, then, go out here and left.
Not the White Dynasty quarter. I'm looking for the South Carmaine quarter.
Enter the White Dynasty quarter and go right. It connects to the South Carmaine quarter. Go out here and left. It's past the White Dynasty quarter, which is beyond the Red Gate.
I understand. Thank you.
I'm gonna ask her about a part-time job.
Excuse me.
Hello,
Do you know a place where I can get a part-time job?
what about at Lucky Hit stand in the
No.
Green Market quarter?
I want a better
Go
part-time
out
job.
here and left. It's past the White Dynasty quarter, which is beyond the Red Gate. Go right after you enter the White Dynasty quarter.
I understand.
She takes so long to explain things. Yeah, so this area seems to have interesting places like an arcade, a bookstore, an ice cream place. Whereas other places just seem to have, like, there's the Wise Man quarter, which is a cool quarter,
A map.
but it's got like 5 pawn shops, which I have gone into and done stuff, but then it's got like loads of different antique shops, and I'm just a bit like, I mean, okay, it's an antique shop quarter, I guess. It was quite funny going through the antique shops. I didn't actually go into them, but I think I went into a few maybe. But like going around them and just thinking the antique shops from Tallinn, where it was just all like World War II stuff. But like in this game, they are not represented as such. They're represented as normal antiques with like china and things.
Excuse me.
Welcome. Can I help you?
Nah, I know what he's going to ask, and I know what her answer will be. So nah. Just kind of wanted to see the interior there. Yeah, like just some places are boring and don't have interesting shops. This place seems to actually have interesting shops, which I want to. It is weird, like, so that it has interesting shops, but the area itself I don't find interesting. It's really big. Les Bellieu? Le Bellieu? Hi. Le Bellieu. You can tell me what that is. It's only when I read Paris there, or Paris, that I realised it was French. So that took me a while. Where's the arcade? There we go. Wait. Is it an arcade? Yeah, it's a game arcade. Right. Because I was just, for a second there I thought this could just be an arcade, like a mall. And it'll be shit. I don't like slots. Playing slots in this game is a bit boring. I played it in Shenmue 1. I was about to see Yakuza 1 there. In Shenmue 1. And it was just boring. Ooh. 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 Excite QT2. Space Harrier again. Or is it Space Harrier 2? There was no Space Harrier 2. He's playing darts. It's got Outrun. That's really cool. I'm gonna play Outrun, but not before. I'm gonna play some QTE
It's
battle.
$5.
I have money now.
I guess I'll play.
I have money now. Yeah, so other than, I would say, the sense of like being lost, I'm a bit underwhelmed with this game. compared to the first one, I mean it's practically a continuation, so it's not like anything. I'm yet to get into the story, I know this, but from an initial point of view, an initial just sort of like running around, I'm a bit underwhelmed. Just because it's not, because it's bigger, it's not as easy to get a connection with it, I would say. Like, with a connection with it and the people. Instantly in the first game I was connected to a few characters, such as some of the kids, and I'm pretty sure I was connected to is it Nakamura, the taxi driver, and obviously that guy with
Second try.
next to the crane, who turned out to be a master architect. I got connected with characters, and here the only characters to connect with are the people who stole your bag and Joy, and outside of that nobody really gives you names, or like, again, because Rio doesn't know them. He doesn't say like, oh hello Mr. Nakatomi, or whatever. You know, he doesn't introduce you, the player, to these characters, because he doesn't know them himself. So they're just random gambling people. There's loads of gambling people, and maybe that's again trying to set up what Hong Kong is like. I don't know, I've never been to Hong Kong, but I don't know. Just initial impressions were a bit like, yeah, new place, like new face in a new place. It gives you that good sense of feeling, but it's not as comfy, not as like slow, and like, you know, I've basically opened up all these areas, and as I've said, I've done nothing in the story. I've done literally nothing, and I already have like all of this opened up, and I can explore all of this right from the get-go. Well, not obviously Aberdeen, you can explore right from the get-go, but you do kind of have to open up this. But it doesn't take long. I'll move the way out. Try the QT2 thing. So these are just my initial impressions of the game.
It's $5.
Just going around learning it, whereas my first day in Shenmue 1,
I'll try it.
I hadn't even like left the normal area. I think even the first area, like I couldn't go into the main. What did I do again here? Like I couldn't go in. I hadn't gone into the main shopping district area yet. I wonder if this QT is bugged like in the last game. Was it up or down or something? It didn't work properly. I'm gonna shut up just so I can concentrate here. Red and pink look similar.
It's over.
I'm gonna try again in black and white.
It's $5. I guess I'll play.
I want to at least get to the arrow coins, like coins. Huh. Filter doesn't affect buttons. Not glitched. or just patched. Bit of a cop out there, like compared to Yakuza, for example. Like, Yakuza had some great mini games, and I mean these mini games are obviously great because it's Outrun and Space Harrier, so that's good. But their sort of self-made ones are a bit like bland. They're just QT events without any context. No. Whereas Yakuza had that really cool. I love the Yakuza one where it's the big 3D
It's over already.
morph things. I don't even know what it is, but you have to shoot at it. I love those ones because there was like a sweet spot that you had to hit. They were cool. Right, I shall play some Outrun.
$5 a game.
I don't know if I've ever actually played Outrun. Confession time. I'm just gonna do the one because
Looks like fun.
I think I put in loads. When my game first glitched on me in Shenmue 1, when I was stuck in the Space Harrier machine, it was because I put in like 3 games worth and just played 3 games, like, you know, back to back. How do I know what the music sounds like? I should go sound shower.
Get ready.
So yeah, don't think I've ever played Outrun. Oh shit, I have to press X, right? R2 even, in this day and age. Well, I'm gonna lose this time. I have played Outrun 2. Outrun 2 was a favourite of mine in the arcade games, especially with the manual configuration, like using the gear stick and all that. That was a brilliant game, Outrun 2. Underrated, I would say as well. I don't think a lot of people really rated Outrun 2 as highly because it was like, I guess, an upgrade. Was that also by Yu Suzuki? Outrun 2? Don't know. Wait, do I have gears? I think I might have gears. It's not showing me any gears. I feel like I must have gears because this is like really easy to turn. No? Brake, handbrake. Does Outrun 2 give you a map like Outrun 1? No, sorry, Outrun 1 give you a map like Outrun 2 does. Is that the goal? Is this the goal? 1 second. Might play again. Oh, of course, yeah, the goal was obviously after the split. I didn't know what R2 was at the start there, so I will play that again. I mean, I'm 16, so there's no real point in, like... There we go. Fuck, how do I go back? Can't go back. Shit.
Should I continue?
Yes. It's cool, because obviously if you put in lots of coins, then
I'll give it another try.
Don't get this law from Memories of Space Harrier. It's just like, you know, putting in loads of coins. Splash me.
Get ready.
Just like putting in loads of coins and, you know, playing basically from where you left off, which is cool. Again, this first level was really easy. I don't know if that's just an Outrun thing. Like, do they just make the first level really easy? What? I've actually like experienced my own Outrun thing where like I think it was in Corfu. It was a rented car. Obviously, it wasn't a fancy car or anything. It was a rented like Nissan Micra or something. No idea. But they in Corfu there's like some really nice motorways with Corfu, Crete. I mean Crete, the other island, where they've just got some lovely open like 4-lane roads like this, and you're driving along the coast of the island, and like the sea is like below you, and obviously it was really nice weather, and I got some really serious like Outrun vibes from just driving around in Crete, and basically go as fast as you want, because the police in Crete aren't exactly the... I felt like they were kind of non-existent. What? There must be a gear shift that I'm not figuring out. Yeah, there must be a gear shift. Like the second game had a gear shift, so the first one must as well.
Should I continue?
Just press all the buttons now. I'm not going to play it. I'm going to end this video here as well,
I've had
and probably
enough
just
for
start
one
a new
day.
one, because I'm not sure how long this has left, so... Ending video.